special on the calendar. No occasion asking me to be more than Tuesday, but I dress for more than Tuesday, because Tuesday is already enough for me. I stopped saving the good version for the weekend, stopped rationing the boldness for the crowd. Tuesday in the violet, no apology. The ordinary day is where I'm most allowed. Special isn't something that you wait for, it's the quality of attention that you bring to the unremarkable and watch it turn into the whole thing. Tuesday in violet, nothing to prove. The extraordinary life is made from ordinary moves. This is not performance, this is just how I live. Tuesday in violet, the most honest thing I give to the day, the fullest version, undiluted mine. Tuesday in violet, every single time. There's a kind of courage that looks just like Tuesday, that doesn't need a stage or a reason or a crowd. It shows up in the choosing, in the small, deliberate refusal to be less. That's what I'm most proud of. Not the grand gestures, not the public proof, but Tuesday in the violet, that's my truth. Tuesday in violet, nothing to prove. The extraordinary life is made from ordinary moves. This is not performance, this is just how I live. Tuesday in violet, the most honest thing I give. Every day is the occasion, every hour is the scene. Tuesday in violet is the whole thing that I need. I used to think the life I wanted lived somewhere ahead, past the ordinary morning, past the making of the bed, past the green drink and the slow walk, then the market on the way. I didn't understand the life I wanted was today. The ritual is the revolution, not a grand event, not a loud solution. What you do at 7 every morning of the week is more radical than anything the bold gestures seek. The ritual is the revolution, steady and slow. The life you want is built in everything you do below. The level of dramatic in the green drink and the walk. The ritual is the revolution, not the talk. exactly like me. The ritual is the revolution, not a grand event, not a loud solution. What you do at 7 every morning of the week is more radical than anything the bold gestures seek. The ritual is the revolution, steady and slow. The life you want is built in everything you do below. The level of dramatic in the green drink and the walk. The ritual is the revolution, not the talk. Show me not the moment, show me what you do. There's a kind of love that doesn't need a witness, that you practice on yourself and all your business. Hours, the market and the kitchen and the cup, the way you feed your life when no one's watching you show up. Feed your own life like it's something worth the effort, like the table you set matters and the evening light is better. For the choosing, for the tending, for the long, slow way you care. Feed your own life, that's the whole philosophy right there. Feed your own life, arms full of the real, the quiet radicalism of deciding how you feel about your days and making them reflect the love. Feed your own life, that's what all of it is all. Nobody will write about the Tuesday afternoon, the green bag on the counter and the quiet in the room. But something in the choosing and the washing and the care is the deepest act of living, it was always there. Feed your own life like it's something worth the effort, like the table you set matters and the evening light is better. For the choosing, for the tending, for the long, slow way you care. Feed your own life, that's the whole philosophy right there. Feeding your own life before the day is done. The revolutionary act is the quiet one. Feeding your own life before the day is done. texture, and found it in a Tuesday and a green drink on the go. The sacred doesn't care about the vessel, now I know. Depth doesn't need a better cup, it doesn't need the ceremony dressed up. It just needs you to be present and receive it as it is. Oh, depth in a plastic cup on a Wednesday afternoon. The sacred doesn't wait for better circumstances or a room that matches the importance of the feeling coming through. Depth in a plastic cup, the profound was always you. Depth in a plastic cup. Ordinary and full, the most remarkable life is made from the unremarkable pull of Tuesday and the green drink and the long walk home. Depth in a plastic cup, you were never alone in the profound. I used to save the good glass for the good occasion and miss the depth that lived in every single rotation of the week. Every ordinary, unremarkable day was carrying the sacred in the most unguarded way. Depth in a plastic cup on a Wednesday afternoon. The sacred doesn't wait for better circumstances or a room that matches the importance of the feeling coming through. Depth in a plastic cup, the profound was always you. Depth in a plastic cup. Stop waiting for the ceremony. Stop waiting for the sign. The depth is in the plastic type. The ordinary is divine. Depth in a plastic cup on a Wednesday afternoon. The sacred doesn't wait for better circumstances or a room that matches the importance of the feeling coming through. Depth in a plastic cup, a profound was always you. Depth in a plastic cup. There is a mood that lives between the energies, not the pure alive of green and not the weight that frees. It's up in darkness somewhere in the overlap. The violet hour lives and I keep coming back. Violet hours, alive and aware. I hold the green vitality and the depth that's there. I don't choose between the living and the knowing. Violet hours is where both of them are growing. Violet hours, the mood between. The most interesting woman is the one in the in-between. Some days I am all green, the market and the pace. Some days I am the dark one, finding my but the violet hours are the ones I love the most. When I'm both things at once, that's where I am the most. Violet hours, alive and aware, I hold the green vitality and the depth that's there. I don't choose between the living and the knowing. Violet hours is where both of them are growing. Don't ask me to be only one. I am the green and the dark done together. Violet is not the compromise, it is the whole, a rival in disguise. Alive and aware, I hold the green vitality. I don't choose between the living and the knowing. Violet hours is where both of them are growing. The mood between the most interesting woman is the one in the in-between. You can tell a lot about a woman from her market, from the things she picks and the order and the start of it, from the stalls she passes and the ones she returns to. The market is the map of all the things that concern you. Market morning, choosing what I carry. Every single item is a small philosophy. The green and the violet and the things that feed the slow, beautiful life, that's all the market morning shows. Market morning, arms full of the real. What you put into your life is what your life will feel like. So I chose the eggplant and the grape. Market morning, doing it again. There is a kind of wealth that lives in small decisions, in the quality of what you let cross your kitchen's threshold. Not expensive, intentional, not perfect, chosen. The market morning is where the ordinary life is woven. Market morning, choosing what I carry. Every single item is a small philosophy. The green and the violet and the things that feed the slow, saw the market morning shows. Every choice is a sentence about who you are. The market morning is the whole autobiography. To the next version of now. And I have been that woman, but I don't know how to go back, because the slow green life is where I found the thing I'd been accelerating past on the ground. Fast gets you there sooner, slow gets you there whole. Speed is for the surface, green is for the soul. Slow green life, the pace that actually lasts, not the sprint, but the long walk with my own two hands, full of the things I chose and the pace I set. Slow green life is the best arrival yet. Slow green life, rooted and alive. The woman who goes slowly is the one who will survive into the thing she actually wanted, not the approximation. Slow green life is the whole destination. I carry the green bag home and I am not in a hurry. I make the matcha slowly and I set aside the worry of missing something, because the slow green life is the only pace at which I have never had to strive. Slow green life, the pace that actually lasts, not the sprint, but the long walk with my own two hands, full of the things I chose and the pace I set. Slow green life is the best arrival yet. Don't rush the matcha, don't rush the walk. The slow green life is the only way to talk to yourself honestly at the pace you were made for. Some things shine because of all the underneath. The light that makes the violet remarkable is not the polish, it's the depth beneath. Metallic interior, the shine from inside. Every interesting woman has a whole world she didn't hide. She just didn't advertise it, it came through the light. Metallic interior, that's the particular right kind of beautiful. The earned kind, the real metallic interior is what the years reveal. I used to think the shine was something you apply, something you performed or carefully supplied. But the metallic thing inside me came from choosing, and from losing, and from building, and from never quite refusing the hard version, the one that took longer to become. The shine that comes from substance is the only lasting one. Metallic interior, the shine from inside. Every interesting woman has a whole world she didn't hide. She just didn't advertise it, it came through the light. Metallic interior, that's the particular right. You can't polish this into existence. It grows from the inside at its own insistence. The body keeps a record of the years before the mirror. Every choice accumulates and slowly becomes clearer in the quality of the morning and the depth of how I think. What I put in is what I find. Standing at the brink, what I put in is what I become. The slow accumulation of everything I'm from. The green and the violet and the long considered walks. What I put in is what eventually talks out of me. The thoughts, the pace, the way I see. What I put in is everything I'll ever be. Not in a punishing way, not the audit of the self, not the performance of the web, it's on a shelf. But the quiet daily question, does this feed the thing I'm trying to become? Does this offering make the life I want more possible or less? What I put in, that's the question I address. What I put in is what I become. The slow accumulation of everything I'm from. The green and the violet and the long considered it walks. What I put in is what eventually talks out of me. The thoughts, the pace, the way I see. What I put in is everything I'll ever be. Not a diet, not a program, just the daily question of what I'm made from. Not a diet, not a program, just the daily question of what I'm made from. Someone asked me what my dream life looked like. I described a Tuesday and they looked surprised. The green drink in the morning and the walk without a purpose, the bag of chosen things and the unhurried exercise of choosing violet because I wanted to, not because it was an occasion, it was just true. Matcha and violet, the extraordinary, ordinary, the life that looks like nothing from the outside's commentary, but from inside it shines with every single small, deliberate, loving choice. And that's the thing, that's all. Matcha and violet, Tuesday and the back. The dream life was already here, not coming, not a lag behind some future version. This was always it, Matcha and violet. This is where I sit. The ritual is the revolution. The slow green life is the solution. Depth in the plastic cup. Tuesday in violet, dressed all the way up. For no occasion other than the living of the day. Feed your own life. That's the only thing to say. Matcha and violet, the extraordinary, ordinary, the life that looks like nothing from the outside's commentary, but from inside it shines with every single small, deliberate, loving choice. And that's the thing, that's all. The dream life was the Tuesday, the green drink was the sign. The ordinary life was always the divine. Matcha and violet, arms full, walking slow. The extraordinary life was here, I just had to know. Nothing special on the calendar, no occasion asking me to be more than Tuesday. But I dress for more than Tuesday, because Tuesday is already enough for me. I stopped saving the good version for the weekend. Stop rationing the boldness for the crowd. Tuesday in the violet, no apology. The ordinary day is where I'm most allowed. Special attention that you bring to the unremarkable, and watch it turn into the whole thing. Tuesday in violet, nothing to prove. The extraordinary life is made from ordinary moves. This is not performance, this is just how I live. Tuesday in violet, the most honest thing I give to the day, the fullest version, undiluted mine. Tuesday in violet, every single time. There's a kind of courage that looks just like Tuesday, that doesn't need a stage or a reason or a crowd. It shows up in the choosing, in the small deliberate refusal to be less. That's what I'm most proud of. Not the grand gestures, not the public proof, but Tuesday in the violet, that's my truth. Tuesday in violet, nothing to prove. The extraordinary life is made from ordinary moves. This is not performance, this is just how I live. Tuesday in violet, the most honest thing I give. Every day is the occasion, every hour is the scene. Tuesday in violet is the whole thing that I mean. I used to think the life I wanted lived somewhere ahead. Past the ordinary morning, past the making of the bed. Past the green drink and the slow walk and the market on the way. I didn't understand the life I wanted was today. The ritual is the revolution, not a grand event, not a loud solution. What you do at 7 every morning of the week is more radical than anything the bold gestures seek. The ritual is the revolution, steady and slow. The life you want is built in everything you do below. The level of dramatic in the green drink and the walk. The ritual is the revolution, not the talk. Every time I chose the careful thing instead of fast. Every morning that I treated like it had to last. I was building something that I couldn't name or see. till I looked behind me and I looked exactly like me. The ritual is the revolution, not a grand event, not a loud solution. What you do at 7 every morning of the week is more radical than anything a bold gesture see. Show me not the moment, show me what you do when no one is watching. That's the whole of you. Boom, 2, and 3, 4. There is a kind of love that doesn't need a witness, that you practice on yourself in all your business hours, the market and the kitchen and the cup, the way you feed your life when no one's watching you show up. Feed your own life like it's something worth the effort, like the table you set matters and the evening light is better for the choosing, for the tending, for the long slow way you care. Feed your own life, that's the whole philosophy. There is a mood that lives between the energies, not the pure life of green and not the weight that frees itself in darkness. Somewhere in the overlap, the violet hour lives, and I keep coming back. Violet hours, alive and aware. I hold the green vitality and the depth that's there. I don't choose between the living and the knowing. Violet hours is where both of them are growing. Between the most interesting woman is the one in the in-between. Some days I am all green, the market and the pace. Some days I am the dark one, finding my own space. But the violet hours are the ones I love the most. When I'm both things at once, that's where I am the most. Oh, violet hours, alive and aware. I hold the green vitality and the depth that's there. I don't choose between the live and the knowing. Violet hours is where both of them are growing. Don't ask me to be only one. I am the green and the dark done together. Violet is not the compromise, it is the whole arrival in disguise. You can tell a lot about a woman from her market. From the things she picks and the order and the start of it. From the stall she passes and the ones she returns to. The market is the map of all the things that concern you. Market morning, choosing what I carry. Every single item is a small philosophy. The green and the violet and the things that feed the slow, beautiful life, that's all a market morning shows. Market morning, arms full of the real. What you put into your life is what your life will feel like. So I chose the eggplant and the grain. Market morning, doing it again. There is a kind of wealth that lives in small decisions, in the quality of what you let across your kitchen's threshold. Not expensive, intentional, not perfect, chosen. The market morning is where the ordinary life is woven. Market morning, choosing what I carry. Every single item is a small philosophy. The green and the violet and the things that feed the slow, beautiful life, that's all the market morning shows. Every choice is a sentence about who you are. The market morning is the whole autobiography. Rushing to the next version of now, and I have been that woman, but I don't know how to go back, because the slow green life is where I found the thing I've been accelerating past on the ground. Gets you there sooner, slow gets you there whole. Speed is for the surface, green is for the soul. Slow green life, the pace that actually lands, not the sprint but the long walk with my own two hands, full of the things I chose and the pace I set. Slow green life, the best arrival yet. Slow green life, rooted and alive. The woman who goes slowly is the one who will survive into the thing she actually wanted, not the approximation. Slow green life is the whole destination. I carry the green bag home and I am not in a hurry. I make the matcha slowly and I set aside the worry of missing something, because the slow green life is the only pace at which I have never had to strive. Slow green life, the pace that actually lands, not the sprint but the long walk with my own two hands, full of the things I chose and the pace I set. Slow green life The slow green life is the only way to talk to yourself honestly at the pace you were made for. What is at the surface, and some things shine because of all the underneath. The light that makes the violet remarkable is not the polish, it's the depth beneath. But the metallic thing inside me came from choosing and from losing and from building and from never quite refusing. The hard version, the one that took longer to become. The shine that comes from substance is the only lasting one. Metallic interior, the shine from inside. Every interesting woman has a whole world she didn't hide. She just didn't advertise it. It came through the light. Metallic interior, that's the particular right. keeps a record of the years before the mirror. Every choice accumulates and slowly becomes clearer in the quality of the morning and the depth of how I think. What I put in is what I find. Standing at the brink, what I put in is what I become. The slow accumulation of everything I'm from. The green and the violet and the long considered walks. What I put in is what eventually talks out of me. The thoughts, the pace, the way I see. What I put in is everything I'll ever be. Not in a punishing way, not the audit of the self, not the performance of the awareness on a shelf, but the quiet daily question: does this feed the thing I'm trying to become? Does this offering make the life I want more possible or less? What I put in, that's the question I address. What I put in is what I become. The slow accumulation of everything I'm from. The green and the violet and the long considered walks. What I put in is what eventually talks. Not a diet, not a program, just the daily question of what I'm made from. Someone asked me what my dream life looked like. I described a Tuesday and they looked surprised. The green drink in the morning and the walk without a purpose. The bag of chosen things and the unhurried exercise of choosing violet because I wanted to. Not because it was an occasion, it was just true. Matcha and violet, the extraordinary, ordinary. The life that looks like nothing from the outside's commentary, but from inside it shines with every single small, deliberate, loving choice. And that's the thing that's on. Matcha and violet, Tuesday in the bag. The dream life was already here, not coming, not a lag. Behind some future version, this was always it. Matcha and violet, this is where I sit. The ritual is the revolution. The slow green life is the solution. Depth in the plastic cup. Tuesday in violet, dressed all the way up, for no occasion other than the living of the day. Feed your own life, that's the only thing to say. Matcha and violet, the extraordinary, ordinary. The life that looks like nothing from the outside's commentary, but from inside it shines with every single small, deliberate, loving choice. And that's the thing that's all. The dream life was the Tuesday, the green drink was the sign. The ordinary life was always the divine. Matcha and violet, arms full, walking slow. The extraordinary life was here, I just had to know.